Yo, what's up guys? Gecko here, and today we are continuing Rain Code, continuing into the Mystery Labyrinth behind Karin's death and Aiko's death. So we are just going to jump right into this. We just had this Inception moment flipping vertically and walking up to the ceiling where there is a door leading us to the next path of the labyrinth.
Look, it's a new route!
Time to die again, I guess. Why did the incident happen? Now that's $1 million question.
No fair. Yuma gets to have all the fun.
The fun? Oh, that's what he's into. Okay then.
Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
Makes sense. Our running theory, or at least my running theory, is that Karin killed Aiko, and since the other gals were friends with her, it was a revenge kill. That's my guess.
Cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
Well, we only know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes. That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
Yeah, and plus, just because somebody has a motive, like has beef with somebody, doesn't automatically make them the killer. You do have to figure out the how first to narrow down who could have even done it.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Let's keep going for now.
Into the swirly void. Another hallway. This one isn't any funky colors, though. Ooh, that's trippy, though. Whoa.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive...
Oh, this is cool.
What kind of person was Karin anyway? Was she cute?
Yes, but more importantly, she was
Yuma, I love that.
the theater club.
He's like, yeah, she was.
She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Karin so they could become the star instead.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
I was gonna say, that's like...
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
I don't think it was
Actresses
separate.
Dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
Alright. Anyway...
I was gonna say, excuse me? That's the adjective you're gonna use for her?
This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
Okay, so Yuma already caught on to that, too.
Truth behind Aiko's death? Maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
I feel like it's not, also still not going to be as simple as a revenge plot. It's always more layered than that.
Hey, look!
Is that Aiko?
And also considering what happened last time and that we were reminded how much, like, drama there was between the girls and that they all sort of blame each other, I think it's a lot more complex.
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her!
Can we unpack the fact that this man hits on every single fucking girl he has ever seen in his life? And he had the audacity to call Kurumi all right? I am not over that. Like, I was offended by that. I'm like, she's such an endearing character, even though we haven't known her that long. Of all the girls in this chapter, that's the one that you say is all right? Man, his taste is trash, I'm telling you.
She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Alright. Let's follow Aiko, I guess. So, I mean, that just confirms that she absolutely is tied to this murder. Or to this case. If she shows up in the labyrinth.
Was that Yasuhiko?
Did he die? Oh, no.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Concentrating on running doesn't make you run faster, Shinigami.
Yuma, this is bad. The ground's giving way beneath our feet.
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko!
She's got the little, what is that called? A hoge? Is that how you say it? The little, antenna on her head, antenna of hair, that all the protagonists always have.
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind her death.
Good luck, Master.
Oh, we're doing questions about Aiko. Okay, interesting. Was Aiko's death 6 months ago suicide or homicide? Well, it was obviously a homicide. Oh, they really made it look like he wasn't gonna make it.
It was actually a result of murder.
Where was Aiko murdered? In the flower bed. They smashed her on the head there and then brought the shoes up to the roof.
The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
We know that because there was blood on her shoes. What weapon was used? Poison from the lab, a brick from the... It has to be a brick. She was not poisoned. There was blood everywhere. Well, not in the same way as Karen, but...
It had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Who murdered Aiko? It's gotta be Karen. I mean, that's my... Right? It has to be. Yeah.
Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping. And Karen clearly lied in her testimony. Karen killed Aiko.
That's fucked up. If it's literally just to get the lead role or the lead spot in the club, that is so fucked up.
Keep following her, Yuma.
It's fucked up anyway. She killed somebody. But, like, if that's your only reason to do it, that is wild.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed. I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
Oh, the soles are covered in dirt. Okay, I see what they were getting at now. Maybe, is that just rain? The little trickles down the shoe look like blood drops to me. But I guess it was the dirt.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterward.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed.
Oh, also, it doesn't show a photo of the whole roof. But another way you could tell if the shoes were muddy from the flower bed, there should have been footprints leading up to where the shoes are instead of just being set there. Or like they were just set there, you know what I mean?
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the blood stain wouldn't get cut off in that way.
True, true. I did not notice that part when I looked at it.
I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious.
I can't remember what is...
Something fall and went to
Oh.
inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Karen
Right.
lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
All right, what's going to be behind this door? Let's find out. Ooh. Nice scenery. Oh, is it the roof? I think we're on the roof.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
It's a little too late to help her, buddy.
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey, why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime. So Karen might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
Oh, I didn't consider that.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then Is the motive revenge?
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Karin for taking it away.
Meaning the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko?
Not necessarily the most. I don't know, like, it kind of led us to believe Kurumi was closest to her, but we know from evidence that Kurumi couldn't have done it. She didn't have a part in the poisoning.
Then which of the suspects
It's
is it?
possible that she knew about it. Although, actually, wait, no, this is so interesting. I think Kurumi actually has nothing to do with this at all, because the fact that she wanted to hire Yuma to figure this out tells me that she doesn't know Karin did it. And she probably didn't know about the poisoning, because to know about that, they would have told her that Karin was the culprit behind Aiko, right? I don't think Kurumi knows anything, unless she was totally lying and playing us. But, like, to what end? Because she was asking us to solve the case.
In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Something must be hidden here.
Let's split up and look around, guys. That is a long way down. Wow. Okay, look into the distance.
Hey, check it out.
Is that the How route we were looking for?
We're so high up.
Oh, that's cool. That's really neat.
Master, look over there.
What's that? It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
So the true culprit is over there then?
All right, Shinigami, sprout some ghost wings and let's fly over there.
But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
Oh, what did he realize?
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph? Done. Isn't it perfect?
Yeah, the yellow one, well, continues the furthest, but it still doesn't make it all the way to the end.
I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
This is the How route when seen from above, right? What about it?
Well, this is a dungeon, right? So maybe there are some secret paths in here.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
It does.
You're right. The 3 How routes are connected into a single route all the way to the
Oh,
Who
is the
route.
implication that all 3 of them are the Who? Because it all connects?
Wait, all 3 are connected?
Okay, I think that's what they're getting
I
at.
think I've got it. That's the hidden truth behind the How route. There's only one explanation for how the victim could have been.
Yeah, it's all of them working together.
What? Seriously?
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
I mean, kind of. We already knew that.
Shinigami compliment.
That, I think, like, sometimes if you have figured out enough of it on your own, it can actually make the gameplay of this a little tricky in that, like, my brain is jumping ahead of where the game is at, because I feel like I already have the solution. So it's like, oh, yeah, they all 3 connect because all 3 of them did it. But, like, we had said that from the start.
I love you, Shinigami. Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll just ignore him.
This, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Oh, here we go. This had to come up at some point. I was like, we haven't done this mini game yet. But what is the word it's gonna make us spell? The only way the crime was possible was having an accomplice. But hit it. Oh, I pushed the wrong button, that's why. Come back. I need the CO. Ugh, it placed them in a way that you can't get it in one cycle. It's really annoying. A comp. I guess if we were over here, we could have gotten it. Accomplice.
That's right.
There we go. But I think, so let's see, all 3 routes were connected. I'm trying to think if Waruna had a part in it. I mean, the fact that all 3 routes are connected implies yes. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure how the labyrinth works. Like, we know for sure Yoshiko and Karune, am I saying that right? Did for sure have a part in it.
That's right. Accomplices.
I don't know if Waruna did, though.
The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna,
Oh, they all, okay, there we go.
We're all accomplices and committed this crime together.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Tetsuhiko. The 3 How routes that we explored were all dead ends. Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends. But by connecting all 3 routes like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the How route. But if the 3 of them worked together, they could make it possible.
Oh, is that a pickaxe?
What's this?
What do we need that for?
Guess we're supposed to break the wall?
Okay.
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
Sure.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
Oh, because I see. Now we can go to a dead end and break the wall down. I see. I'm trying to remember what Waruna's part in it was, though. And, like, why they needed her. Because couldn't just the 2 of them do it?
Separating the hows, the 3 of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off the murder.
Let's see. How was the poison mixed in? Yoshiko did that. How was the poison brought to the hall? Yoshiko did that. How was the poison glass chosen? Kurone did that. I don't know what Waruna's part in it was.
Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
I probably am just forgetting, like, last episode, there was a game where they accused Waruna for some reason. But I'm trying to remember if that was just a false thing that we refuted, or if she actually could have done part of it.
You sure sound confident.
How did the 3 work together to pull off an impossible
And
crime?
now there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Okay, I see.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
The first thing would be how the poison was mixed in. Right? Because isn't that chronologically the first thing that would have happened?
Are you sure you want to pick that door?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, something
Is that not
feels
right?
wrong here.
The door!
Watch out! It's falling over!
Alright then? I guess that wasn't right.
Guess that was the wrong one. Try thinking about how the crime was committed from the beginning.
No, I know that. The poison being brought to the hall was when it was already on the glass. Right? Am I totally misremembering what happened last time? I thought the paintbrush was how they put it on one of the glasses and not the other. And Yoshiko switched them out. Isn't that right? Oh, maybe that's going to be Waruna's role. Because it said the only people who would have had time during the blackout to switch stuff out was an actor on stage. Although how she would get the glass from Yoshiko, I don't know. That probably doesn't make sense.
Let's start with the poison being brought to the theater hall.
Okay.
Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait!
Oh my gosh. What is he holding on to?
Into the theater hall was Yoshiko, right?
I love that Yuma has learned better now. He's like, I need to keep up with her or I'm gonna get dragged around.
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes, so it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag. After she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
Let's break through the wall and find out.
We're here. You're up, Master.
Yeah.
Oh, why do we have to die? Do we need a question? I guess. What did Yoshiko do with the poison glass? Oh, okay, this is the part that I did not put together. She gave it to Waruna? Okay, I did not figure this part out. See? There's always a twist that I don't see coming.
Isn't this the how was the poison mixed into the glass root? Wow, it really connected.
All right, let's keep going and reach the truth.
Whoa! Again?
You like it, Dezuhiko. Don't pretend that you don't.
Hey, you said Yoshiko handed the poison glass over to Waruna, but Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
The blackout, but the other issue is how she would have gotten the other one, the extra non-poisoned one, back over to Yoshiko and got it off stage. Maybe, I guess she had it and she walked over and they swapped during the blackout, I guess.
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights. Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Then, Warna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume. The costume check happens before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
The two of them must have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
But what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poison glass. How did she swap it with the real
Oh,
glass?
because
They
the
were still
audience
good.
couldn't see her shuffling glasses around.
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Warna approaches the shelf. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds. But Waruna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience.
Wasn't there something in a solution key, though, about the costumes not having any pockets to put anything in? Because it was like they did the costume check, but I thought part of the costume discussion with the costume person was that there's no room to put anything in the costumes. I swear that's part of the solution key.
At that moment, Warna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime. Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off. Shinigami? Isn't there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too.
Right.
After you get decapitated again. How was the poison glass chosen? Kurane guided it. Because it was that's the spotlights. That's what they were for.
Alright, we got this one too.
Only a bit more. Let's keep going.
Wait, can't we take a break?
No, we cannot.
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen bit.
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurane told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed
Damn, they really all ganged up on her. Like, holy shit. They were all in on this to kill her.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously?
Wait. This is crazy. Because if all 3 of them did it and are considered the culprits, they are all gonna drop dead when we get back. This is gonna be insane.
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall for me yet.
That's not gonna happen, even if you stayed here for 100 years. In fact, I basically kick your nuts.
Yeah, well, we share that sentiment, Shinigami.
You know, beyond the hate, there could be love. It's kind of like traveling the globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually we'll meet.
That's a stretch.
I love Yuma's line deliveries. His voice actor is so good.
This is the last wall.
This role suits him really well, too, because he was Kibo in V3, and I don't dislike Kibo, and he was playing a robot, so, like, he played a robot well, but I like his voice acting in this game more, as this character.
Right.
Who murdered Karin? It was all of them. They're all implicit in this. Or complicit. I forget which I think it's complicit. I don't remember.
Yes, it fell.
Ooh, now we're in a green hall.
And behind that door is the Who Room. We finally made it.
It's time to end this, Master.
Yeah, he's thinking about the implications of this and what's gonna happen. This is rough, man. But there's no going back now, because we're literally trapped in here forever if we decide not to go through with it and solve it. It's like, are you gonna like the truth you find at the end? Because once you're in here, there's no turning back unless you want to give up your soul.
But there. Why do they look so sad?
Boring. You call yourselves the final bosses of the Mystery
They're
Labyrinth?
grieving Aiko, man. What are you talking about?
Then start acting like it. Might as well guard the truth till the end at this point.
There.
Yeah, Yuma knows. Yuma gets it. Oh, this sucks, man. This is like hitting now, that because I'm also being hit now with the realization of what's gonna happen when we're done with this. This is crazy. Oh, but we said from the start this was gonna be a sad chapter. This is gonna be rough. Because I don't know, like, you know, what Kurumi's friend circle looks like, but since she was friends with Aiko, I'd have to think she was also kind of in that drama club friend group, I would think. Like, her friends are literally all about to drop dead. This is horrible. Oh no, I'm sorry, Yuma. Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time, man. This is such a fucking weird minigame. Like all of them are. Who the fuck comes up with these? Alright, here we go. This one isn't like weird in the same way that the Shinigami puzzle is. It's just kind of like, it's just random. It's like, why is this the final thing? Oh, but there is. Which key is it gonna be, though? The poison properties. Oh, the two-shot photo. Well, I don't know if that's right, actually. Now that I clicked it. Is it? Okay. Because it didn't show all of them.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want to do it, though. The conflict, man. Oh, what? I was pushing the wrong button. Whoopsies.
Don't come any closer. I did it all alone. I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer. There's nothing connecting us.
Oh, really? Oh, really? There's not? Rona's actions? Yeah, the other photo. Is that... Are we just going to use the photo for everything? Yeah.
You did it! Great job!
That's right.
Come on, Yuma, you can do it. Just a little bit longer. Just push through. Damn, she's got the stance. Like she's jumping over these hurdles. Holy shit.
Leave me alone! Shut up! We have nothing to do with each other.
I wonder what all the drama's about then, and why they did act so damn cold to each other during this chapter. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure it'll all be revealed after this, but I'm very curious. Because it couldn't have all been an act. They were doing it even when other people weren't, like, you know, watching. They didn't have to put on a show or anything.
No, that probably isn't true.
Huh? Oh, what do you mean by that?
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
that's the truth.
New key, yeah, that's what we're gonna finish this with, I think.
No need for mercy. Let's do this, Master!
Here we go. Oh wait, we still got more shit to break through. It's really throwing me off that we don't push X for the ball because it's coming from above. I want to push the top button. Oh, they sound so sad.
Stop it!
This is rough, man.
Away from me!
Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting really close now.
Please! Go away!
Oh, that kick. Damn.
There is no bond between us!
Sorry, guys. It's the group photo.
This is the truth of the case.
Oh, dude. Kurumi's not gonna have anybody left. I'm not gonna assume she has, like, no other friends at all, but it seems like this was, like, her group, you know?
This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you? In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko. You all cherished the same picture with her. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle. You were all close friends.
And when you connect the pictures together, everyone is there, smiling. So, why?
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy. Let's go. One more push and we'll be done with this labyrinth.
What would a hero do? A real defender of justice would defeat evil here and now and be done with it.
It's not evil, though. That's the thing.
But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth. And the truth is right here. So why go any further? Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
No, sometimes the truth does not make you happy.
Master, do you sympathize with them? That's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve mysteries, isn't it? If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see. Detectives aren't defenders of justice, they're defenders of truth.
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Easier said than done. Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
No, I'll do it.
That was a sweet gesture from him.
I'll take responsibility. I'll see this through.
Oh, this hurts. All right. I guess we gotta end this. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to check, what thing it was looking for. What weapon did Karin use? What do we have? Glasses swapped, the note. Yeah, the brick. There we go. I don't want to, like, kill the mood here. I have a lot of thoughts, but I think I'm going to save them until, like, after we're past this. What was Aiko's cause of death disguised as? Do we have suicide as an option yet? There's the note in the script, the glasses. What did Yoshiko apply to the glass? Where was Yoshiko headed? We've got to find... Here. Oop. The spot where the glasses are swapped. What did Waruna do? There we go. Well, that opened up a lot of stuff. We have the chem lab, we have the poison, we have, yeah, suicide by jumping. We can go back and fill this in. Of how they disguised it. Alright, so let's see. Yoshiko was headed to the chem lab. And then she applied poison, which was another one we had. Okay, what did Kurine use to guide Karin? We've got the lights. Oops, we gotta do this. Oop. There we go. Hello. Please pick it. Thank you. Alright. There we go. It's all been unraveled.
Step right up! Step right up! A tragedy that struck an academy stage. The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members. Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago. Aiko was thought to have committed suicide by jumping off the roof. But in truth, Kaden murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had dirt on them from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were also unnatural. And it was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
If it wasn't a suicide, it would contradict Kaden's testimony. However, he didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
So they got into an argument. Kaden saw red, then boom? Women are so scary.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurine probably realized the truth behind what happened. The 3 teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
Regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
Yoshiko in the audience was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So, she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed, so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Thus, the poison glass was created. She brought it back to the theater hall, then went on standby at the right end of the front row.
Lorna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poison glass in the wings. Warrena, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
Then, in the scene where she approaches the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that? And Kurane, on the lights, would guide Cotton to take the poisoned glass.
Then came the duel of poison cups! The two glasses on the shelf had juice poured into them. Cotton and Warrena shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
But Kurane, who was on the catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Cotton drank from that glass 45 minutes after the start of the play. Winner, winner! Poisoning complete! That was so long! Good job!
Kurane told Cotton of a change in stage direction, but the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Cotton followed this instruction to take the poisoned one. The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person. Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
A crime committed by ruthless criminals. Those loathsome culprits are... Yoshiko! Warrena! Kurane! It was you! Wait, what?
They may have pretended to always be at odds with one another, but deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko. This is my answer!
He managed to do it. Oh wait, maybe not fully yet.
Was there really no other way? Was there no way to prove Cotton did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was just gonna say that Yuma had a good point, that they didn't need to go that far, but yeah, I guess the Peacekeepers kind of control what is and isn't true here. And they said it was a suicide, so that's what everyone would believe it was.
The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to. The three girls couldn't get justice from them.
So, I'm still trying to figure out if Kurumi knew any of this.
Which led to this crime.
But it doesn't make it right! How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her. She was everything to us. We were together ever since we were young. Her dream was our dream. We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But now she's gone. Everything's hopeless now. The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top secret case files. But no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case because Kaden's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation.
That's why we had to do it ourselves. We wanted revenge.
Revenge became everything for us. And to get it, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all. But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up. We put on quite a show, didn't we, Aiko?
Oh, she's there with them.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Then again, most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world. I hope the girls open up like that in the real world too.
Oh, he doesn't know what happens.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
Right here.
Well, what do you think? Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have, yeah?
I already told you. I will never fall for you. You're seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Desuhiko?
Did you think I was serious?
Yes.
I was just testing the bond between you two.
There's no bond, trust me.
Bond? It's
Yeah.
like a curse, at least to me.
Right. I was just testing. I wasn't serious at all. I didn't get rejected, okay? I didn't.
Okay, you didn't. It's fine.
All right, just calm down.
Anyway, let's do it. Time to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the Mystery Labyrinth.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter. I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami.
That's interesting. That she's only interested in criminals' souls.
Surging bloodlust.
I guess maybe that partly comes along with like her power of the Mystery Labyrinths.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed.
I wonder if there are Mystery Labyrinths for non-murders, for like other crimes. Probably not. I mean, obviously the game is going to be all murder mysteries, but I'm just curious about the lore of how it works. Oh, she actually does have wings. I totally forgot that. She could have just flown us over to the answer before. Ugh, man, that hits different in this case. It's not really cool or fun. It's just like, oh, you didn't have to go that hard on him. Jeez. It's like, yes, they still murdered. I'm not saying that's okay. It's just like it's just such a horrible, messy situation.
When did you...
We teleported.
What the?
Oh yeah, and then he doesn't remember anything.
Wait, what just happened?
Hold on, let's all calm down.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again! Oh, right. There's still one more job I gotta do.
Oh, that's right.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna Rene and myself. All three of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
And we got witnesses too, so that's good.
I don't know what you people have done, but next time it won't go your way. Remember that.
There's like no reason for her not to shoot us anyway,
Did you
though.
see that?
Because the whole point was just that they're trying to get rid of the master detectives, right?
She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me. Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well. Hey, what's got you so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Seems like all the memories from the Mystery Labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Wait, did they let Kurumi go? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Kurumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
Anyway, are you alright? The Peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion, but maybe we should get out of here. It'll be trouble if the Peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
Oh, that's a new little transition screen. We haven't seen this before. It's interesting that Kurumi, like, didn't really react to the three of them dying. Like, maybe she wasn't that close with those three, but, like, the fact that she didn't mention it is a little bit weird.
I'll go on ahead to the agency and put in a good word for you. I don't really get how it all ended, but I have a hunch.
You do? I wonder what... I want to know what his hunch is.
Yuma, you did all the work, right?
Oh, right. I mean, yeah.
Huh?
Guess he's got good intuition.
Looks like I won't be calling you Rookie from here on out. Let's keep working together, my man. Mind your manners as you walk your girl home.
Yuma?
Huh? What is it?
This tension. Don't tell me. Is this where they make babies? Did something happen? You seem down.
Oh,
Does she not know the three of them died?
although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others too. Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
Oh, she's intuitive.
What?
Wow, we've got another sharp one. Master, I hope you know this, but if you say anything about our contract... Oh, sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off.
No, you are, like, spot on.
Even if that were the case...
I mean, it's not quite a
you
forte,
gotta
but...
tell me.
Hey, Kurumi. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come with me?
Huh? Sure, I guess. Wow! What a nice view! It's like a secret hideout. I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Kurumi by solving the case, but I killed those 3 girls. I'm responsible for their demise.
No, it's not your fault, Yuma. Even though that's what the Mystery Labyrinth does, they still chose to kill somebody. And we just figured out what happened.
If I had let the Peacekeepers deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented. What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient, mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
What are you musing about? You can't reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either.
Really? Oh, is there no way to get them back?
In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Even if I have to sacrifice others to find it, I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yuma?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved. If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book. If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier. I'm sure things would have been different.
I apologize. There's a train going by. I think my mic is picking up on that. Sorry if you can hear that.
Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever. That's why it's always been so dark here. So please continue to be our hero.
A hero? Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become someone's hero. This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth.
Oh, that's a really good point. I mean, that kind of ties into that theory I had a while back about Yuma's backstory, and that, like, he was probably in a really, like, dire and personal situation to go to such extremes to solve something out and to make this or solve something out. What am I talking about? To solve a case, figure something out in the moment. Or it might not necessarily have been, like, urgent, this has to happen in the moment right now. It might have been. Or it could just be, like, a really personal thing that happened where he, like, had to solve it at all costs.
But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master.
I mean, he really doesn't. It's kind of terrible. You kill him multiple times while we're in there. Someone dies at the end. It's not a pleasant experience.
Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now. Oh, yeah. We made a promise, didn't we? I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Yes, spill the tea, sister.
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much.
I mean...
But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me, I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Huh?
Informant?
Are you serious? A high school girl informant? I'm still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now that the Peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
So she's hella useful. Damn.
No wonder you know so much about rumors. Besides...
Well, what do you know?
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those Peacekeepers.
That also explains why the Peacekeepers were after you. If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Well, tell us. Tell us all about it.
So, Kurumi, what do you know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Well, it's likely connected to the top secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is conducting. I think it has something to do with why the unified government approved of Kanai Ward's isolation.
Top secret research? Approved the isolation?
Kanai Ward has always been a city centered around Amaterasu, but there was a lot more freedom in the past. People were allowed to come and go as they pleased. It became an autonomous zone, free from the Yuji's influence only a few years ago. The reason behind it has to do with the top secret research that Amaterasu is conducting.
Do you know what it is?
But what is the research?
I don't know all the details, but it's supposed to be able to change the entire structure of the world.
What? What does that mean? That could mean so many things. The structure of the world. Do you mean like the natural environment? Do you mean like that? What does that mean?
All nations and enterprises worldwide want it. This research is what turned Amaterasu into a major global corporation.
And that research is being done in Kanai Ward?
I think so. It would explain why Kanai Ward's been isolated. It's so their research doesn't leak out.
Research that can change the world? If that's true, it's some serious stuff. No wonder number 1 of the WDO would risk his neck here.
Do you know any more details about that research?
I do know a little bit. Grandpa risked his life to obtain one piece of confidential information about Amaterasu Corp. And I believe that somehow, it has to be related.
What do you mean?
Research to create a homunculus.
Oh.
An immortal monster.
That is not the direction I thought we were going.
Homunculus? Immortal monster? Now, wait just a minute. Are you serious?
I don't have any proof, but it's a fact that Amaterasu Corporation has previously researched homunculi.
Homunculi? Being researched in this city? Is that Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
Immortal monsters? Homunculi? It's turned into a fantasy story out of nowhere. So, I'm sure not one to talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you were already kind of a fantastical element in here.
That's all I know. Well, is my information useful to you?
Yeah, that is not what I was expecting. Damn.
Although, most of it was left behind by my grandpa.
Left behind?
One day, my grandpa just vanished. He's been missing
This
ever
poor
since.
girl, oh my gosh, she has lost so many people.
That's why I decided to take over where Grandpa left off as an informant. So, do you think what I've shared might help?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. This is huge, considering how I had nothing until now.
Really? That's great! I'm actually useful to a master detective!
Oh, about that master detective thing.
Look! That's where my grandpa used to live. That takes me back. I wish I could see him again.
Oh well.
And that's how you'll keep taking advantage of a high school girl. Huh.
He is a master detective.
By the way, Kurumi, why do you think your grandfather disappeared? Could it be the Peacekeepers?
No, I don't think the Peacekeepers have anything to do with it. Grandpa vanished before Kanai Ward became isolated.
Oh.
He was just suddenly gone. But I do believe I'll see him again someday.
Master, forget about some geezer you don't even know. What about this homunculus stuff?
The homunculus research. If Amaterasu Corporation is still researching some immortal monster in Kanai Ward, it makes sense why there'd be such tight security. They fear the secret leaking to the outside world. Maybe it even has something to do with the great global mystery that number 1 mentioned. Speaking of which, what could the great global mystery be anyway?
Well, one thing at a time, Yuma. Let's figure out the mystery of this place first.
There's too much stuff we don't know, but you're one step ahead of the other detectives now, yeah? Guess that
I feel like
just
Halara has
a
probably
photo
figured a lot of
is
stuff out
kinda
already.
useful.
And maybe Vivia. We don't really know what Vivia's been up to or what his deal is yet.
Maybe I should stop calling her Uggo now. I'll just call her Flat.
Okay, first off, rude. Second off, there's nothing wrong with flat-chested women. I actually find that quite attractive. 3, we saw her without clothes in the Mystery Labyrinth, and she's not even flat. Like, this whole bit is stupid.
Still gonna hold on to that, huh? I guess this is technically an improvement.
You're gonna keep this info to yourself, right? It'll help you get ahead of the other master detectives.
No, I'll report this to everyone. This isn't something I can deal with alone.
Ugh, how lame. Couldn't you strike a pose and shout something like, "I'm coming for you, Amaterasu"?
Amaterasu?
No, you should not say that in this city.
That's not my role. All I can do is investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret just a little bit further. The rest should be left to the real master detectives to handle.
He's so humble, damn.
This is my fault as your mentor for babying you so much. You've become the kind of detective who only relies on others without trying to solve problems yourself.
What are you talking about? He's solved 3 cases so far. What the fuck? Why does nobody give this guy any credit? Well, I shouldn't say nobody. I mean, Halara and Dezuhiko respect him now, but like, damn.
What's wrong with relying on others?
Thank you so much for today.
The pleasure is all mine.
I'm kinda hungry. Maybe I should go buy a meat bun on the way home.
You like those meat buns too, huh?
Yes, I love them. I eat at least one every 2 days. They're kind of the comfort food of Kanai Ward. It's like I'm instinctively drawn to them.
Okay, oops, I knocked my headset off. I am starting to think this is fishy. The way everyone's addicted to these, this is more than just like, oh, this is a popular food here in this area. Are they addictive? Is there something in them? I'm suspicious of these meat buns now.
Oh, would you like to join me, Yuma?
No thanks, I'll pass.
I see. Will we meet again?
Probably.
Huh? Yeah, of course.
That's great! If you ever need any information, you can count on me.
I was gonna say, not only is she a sweet character, but she also is really useful. Like, if she is good at gathering info and rumors, like, she can get us intel and stuff. This is great.
I hope she's okay on her own. I couldn't bring myself to say, I'll walk you home.
Just say it. What are you, 12? You sure you don't want to go back to the agency? Weren't you running an errand a while ago?
I don't even remember what we were doing before this.
You're right! Oh no! I better hurry back!
Since we disappeared, they probably just figured, oh yeah, he's probably just off solving some case again. It's so good to see Halara again. I wish they were in more chapters. Like, I feel like, I assume that we're gonna go into a Mystery Labyrinth with someone different each time. I really wish that we could do that with Halara again.
Does it ring a bell, Chief?
Unfortunately, I've never even heard of it. You sure it's not just some rumor?
The way Kurumi explained it leads me to think it's true.
I mean, it sounds like a rumor because it's top secret research that somebody snuck in to get confidential information. Of course it's gonna sound fishy.
Regardless, there's too little information. We lack anything definite at the moment. Still, it's better than having nothing at all. Well done, Yuma.
Thank you.
You're like a dog wagging its tail whenever you get complimented.
Hey, I would too. If I got a compliment from Halara, my tail would be wagging.
You were late getting back, but I never imagined you'd get yourself into another mess. What the hell is going on? I'm so angry, I'm talking with the left!
I'm really sorry.
And your tail gets tucked between your legs whenever you get yelled at.
Setting aside how I nearly died of hunger and that Yuma needs to be put on a leash.
Oh, that's right. That's what we were fucking doing before this. Get your own fucking food, Yuko. I'm so done with your shit.
You picked another fight with the Beastkeepers! That's the biggest problem here!
Oh yeah, did we tell him that Dezuhiko almost got shot? Because that'd be a fun story to tell him.
We weren't picking a fight. Besides, we got to expose the truth in the end.
That look on Martina's face was awesome. Right, Yuma?
That's not what I'm talking about! How can you be so relaxed?
There, list man. Please remain calm.
So, is it true the culprits in that case suddenly died? That makes it similar to what happened in the mailman case.
Yeah, so what's interesting is even though they lose their memories, I feel like they're good enough detectives that eventually they will piece together the common denominator of Yuma and solving cases, and this happens every time he reveals the truth. I think they'll figure it out eventually.
Moreover,
For sure
it's
Halara
also
will.
similar in that those involved in each case like Desuhiko and myself, had their memories wiped.
Oh, they remember that too.
There are too many common traits to call it a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
The memories related to the case disappear.
We don't know what happens if Yuma tells people about his contract. So I wonder what the consequence is. But I wonder if that same consequence happens if somebody figures it out. It's like, even if Yuma doesn't say anything and doesn't reveal anything, if they figure it out, is that still a problem for him?
Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
Yes. See, okay, look at, finally, we get a moment where it's like, okay, yeah, she's got brain cells knocking around up there. She's not completely stupid.
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be? Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
Could another master detective have found their way here?
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward. This isn't the kind of place some ambitious master detective could barge into by himself. If someone got officially dispatched here, I would know.
Anyway, why are you all looking so glum? The case is closed and we got new information. It's a fantastic step forward. It's springtime and all is right in the world.
Spring? It rains all year long here, and we've had nothing but trouble. Ugh! Just what the hell is going on here?
It's like the hand of death itself.
What's wrong, Vivia?
You know what they say. The greater the detective, the more often they encounter death.
Do they say that? Is that a common saying?
Isn't that right, Yuma?
Yeah, he knows. Dude, I'm telling you, Vivia's gonna be goated whenever we get to spend time with him.
That does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective. Don't take it the wrong way. I mean that as a compliment. But even if it offends you, I refuse to apologize. Apologizing is too much of a hassle.
The Death Detective. You have a cool nickname, Yuma.
No way! I don't want a nickname like that.
Really? But it sounds so awesome.
It seems death has taken a liking to you, Yuma.
Yeah, quite literally.
That's one of your talents in a way.
Sheesh. I'll never understand this guy.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later. For now, we need to come up with a plan to handle the Peacekeepers. You said this case involved Vice Director Martina, right?
Yeah.
She's Director Yomi's right-hand woman.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress. I'm sure they're gonna make a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
What'll they do?
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
This is what I'm talking
We gotta get the
about.
fuck out.
Everyone, brace yourselves!
Brace yourself. No, we gotta evacuate right now.
This is so fun.
Oh, sorry, I cut his scream off. Should've let him have that. Are they sinking us?
Is sinking.
Oh, shit. I didn't expect this.
Where is everyone?
Not so soon in the game, anyway.
Somebody help.
Hey, Master.
Can you not swim, Yuma? Can you not swim?
Come on.
Did he fucking die? Yuma? Buddy? Hello? Huh? Where are we now? Oh wait, this isn't us.
Boom! Oh, it sank, all right.
They fucking blew it up? Well, we're lucky we didn't just die instantly.
This is the bolt of judgment, the fire of purification, a supernova explosion! Hey! Who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
I figured it was you.
Was he sitting on her? Excuse me.
Wasn't enough firepower! I told you to blow up the whole river and vaporize them, didn't I? Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos. Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but senseless violence. I told you to demonstrate perfect order. Listen to me. A clean and pure execution of the law is Overwhelming, absolute, and completely blows everything away without a trace!
I'm terribly sorry, Director Yomi.
No matter. You are my beloved right hand. You only need to remain by my side.
Yes, thank you. I will forever be by your side to serve you.
Thing is, even though you're my beloved right hand, you still need to be punished.
Huh?
You couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention the detectives escaped under your watch.
Well, actually, she just let us go. I still don't know why she didn't just shoot us right there.
But it's all right. Don't worry. You are my beloved right hand. I won't hurt you. I need you to stay pretty for me forever.
I hate this guy. He gives me the ick so badly.
I understand. So, what is my punishment?
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called a high-performance presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material and instantly turn it into a cube. Even humans can be turned into pretty little cubes.
Oh dear.
Huh?
I'll keep you on my person at all times, so you'll always be by my side.
Is she about to die?
You are my beloved.
I thought she was going to be a recurring character through the whole game.
Please wait! What? You must be joking!
Hey, you! Take my beloved right hand over there.
Oh no. Oh, this is fucked.
Director Yomi, please wait! Please, have mercy!
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask you before you go. What's love? Take her away.
Director Yomi!
Yeah, fuck this guy.
All right. Now, let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got blown up.
So, you're gonna kill her despite assuming that they actually did all die? Then why were you fucking bitching about it not being a big enough explosion? This guy. Oh, what is this? Is this Yuma's childhood, maybe?
Good day, sir. What's that? You don't know? I guess not, since you're still new.
That sounds like Yoko, doesn't it?
That's number one, the leader of the World Detective Organization. That's him? I had no idea. Why would someone that high up be here underground? There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number one can enter with his biometrics. It supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on. Didn't know that. Don't even think about going in there, newbie. I know. Wasn't number one carrying an old book just now?
Oh, that looks like the book from the...
I wonder what that book was.
what is it called? The denouement, the last...
Well, how about
the
you go
denouement,
investigate?
whatever you call it.
You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Investigate? Me? Kidding. Don't take it so seriously, Yuma.
Uh-huh. So we are slowly getting some memories back.
Huh?
Where are we? What the hell? Are we in the hotel, maybe?
Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Don't you know what happened to us? Like that time back at the Amaterasu Express.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made the pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet. But that didn't work this time. When you lose consciousness, my vision also goes dark. Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died. Hell, even as a death god, I thought I was gonna die.
This is no laughing matter.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up. Everything's a-okay so far. Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad, my eyes are watering.
That's a bit dramatic.
Okay.
Where are we?
We are gonna have to learn where we are next time. Yeah, that was. I feel like I wasn't quite as talkative this episode because there was a lot to take in, and I didn't want to like break up the emotion of the moment either. But I do appreciate like taking a more emotional approach with this chapter and actually letting us sit in that emotion, because I know like some people's gripes with Danganronpa is that like there is so much tonal whiplash where like it'll be in this really really like intense emotional moment where someone has just died or something intense has just happened, and then like Monokuma will come in with like just these like wild over the top like comedy bits or lines, and you just get whiplash from it, and it's like it's definitely an intentional writing choice in Danganronpa because that's the point of it. It's very cruel, and he doesn't give them time to like grieve or process, and it kind of pulls you into the whiplash that way. So I get it, but it does annoy a lot of people. And like, even when I go back and like watch other people's playthroughs, it's like, sometimes I wish he would just like shut up and let us have this emotional moment. But I really, really appreciate that here they really did that, because there's no reason to pull us out of the moment. And even a character like Shinigami, who I worried was gonna like, again, do the same thing, jump in with some stupid line that kind of ruined the moment. She was still in character, but I did appreciate that it was a little more subdued and she didn't really cut into Yuma's moment. I just appreciated that a lot because I was kind of expecting her to, just based on her character and this creator's writing. So I appreciated that a lot. They did a really good job, at least for me personally, of making it emotional despite only knowing these characters for such a short time. And just this one chapter where we didn't even know they were friends until partway through it. It still really hit for me emotionally at the end when you realize that they are going to be dead after this, and you kind of see the weight of that setting in for Yuma too. I thought it was effective. I liked it. Yeah, definitely a departure from the other chapters, I felt like. I mean, they tried to do a little emotion stuff with the kid in the second case and how his dad was going to be killed, and it was like I felt for the kid. I wouldn't want that to happen to him, but I didn't really have the same emotional connection to him that I kind of felt with this group of friends in this chapter. I really hope Kurumi comes back. I would love to see her being a recurring character who kind of has gathered more information as time goes on that she can pass to us. I think that would be really cool. It would be cool to see the cast expand a little bit beyond the detectives too. But I am very interested where we are. If we're not somehow in the hotel in town, I have no idea where we are right now, or even if the other detectives ended up in the same place as us. But we are going to have to find that out next time and move along into the next chapter and whatever that has for us. So thank you as always for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Please leave a like if you are, and I will catch you in the next episode.